Welcome back to USA Coins 1, your number one destination for rare coin discoveries, shocking values, and hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's video is going to blow your mind. Because we're talking about a penny, yes, a 1-cent coin, that could be hiding in your house right now, and it's worth $585,345 in today's collector market. This is the incredible story and current market value of the 1984 D. Lincoln penny, a coin you might think is just ordinary, but trust me, it's anything but. So grab your coin jars, your piggy banks, and your old change from the couch cushions, because by the end of this video, you might be running to check your pennies. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on the bell so you never miss a valuable video like this one. Let's dive into the history, rarity, and jaw-dropping value of the legendary 1984 D. Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins in American history. It was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, and it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Now fast forward to 1984. That year, the U.S. Mint was still using copper-plated zinc coins, a major change that happened just 2 years earlier in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper, and in Denver, Colorado, the 1984 D. Lincoln penny was minted with the D. Mint mark just under the date on the obverse side. In total, over 5.5 billion 1984 D. pennies were struck. So how can a coin with such a high mintage be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? The answer lies in rarity, mistakes, and demand. So here's where things get really exciting. While billions were produced, only a tiny handful of 1984 D. Lincoln pennies have been discovered with a rare die variety or mint error that sends their value skyrocketing through the roof. One such example? A double die obverse, a type of mint error where the image on the die is impressed twice at slightly different angles, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. In some rare 1984 D. pennies, the Lincoln's ear, lettering, and facial features are noticeably doubled, especially in high grades. That's where the value explodes. One such coin, graded MS-68 red, that's mint state, with full red color and absolutely pristine, was recently sold for $585,345 at auction due to its extreme rarity, condition, and demand among elite collectors. Can you imagine a single penny turning into over $500,000? This isn't a dream, it's real, and it has happened. Okay, coin hunters, here's what you need to check for in your 1984 D. pennies. This is the most famous and valuable variety. The doubling is bold and easy to see, even with a basic magnifying glass. Coins graded RD, red, are worth the most. Look for coins that haven't turned brown or dark. Coins in mint state condition, MS-60 and above, are where the real money lies. If your coin looks sharp, shiny, and free from major damage, you might have a winner. Make sure it has that D below the year 1984. This is a crucial detail. If you find these features, stop everything and get that coin certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. It could change your life. Now let's talk current value in 2025. As of today, the 1984 D. double die penny in top condition is commanding auction prices of over $585,000. Even lesser grades like MS-65 or MS-66 are bringing in $5,000 to $20,000. Circulated examples with noticeable doubling can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Coin shows, online auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, and eBay, they're buzzing with activity over rare Lincoln cents like this one. So if you've got a 1984 D. penny sitting in your change jar, it's time to take a closer look. Now here's what makes the 1984 D. Lincoln penny truly special from an investment standpoint. It's not just about rarity, it's about demand. Collectors love Lincoln cents. Entire books, folders, and albums are dedicated to this iconic series. Some collectors spend decades trying to find perfect examples of every date and variety, and when they come across a coin as rare as a double die 1984 D in top condition, they're willing to pay a premium price to add it to their collection. It's also about supply and grading. Coins in MS-67 or higher are exceedingly rare, and that's what drives six-figure sales. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1984 Lincoln penny. A coin that started as 1 cent, and is now worth over $585,345 in the collector world. Now it's your turn. Go check your coin jars, look through your rolls, and see if you've been holding on to a hidden treasure. If you find one, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and share this with your friends, because someone out there might be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. And tell us below, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes a penny is worth more than gold. Welcome back to JF Coin, your #1 stop for the most amazing, rare, and valuable US coins that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1986 Lincoln penny. That's right, a coin most people overlook, but believe it or not, there are versions of the 1986 Lincoln cent that are worth thousands, and in one shocking case, even $585,346. Yes, you heard that right. Over $500,000, for a single penny. So grab your coin jars, get comfortable, and stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how to identify rare 1986 Lincoln pennies, and why one of these tiny copper coins might just change your life. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a bold move at the time. Now fast forward to 1986. America was deep in the Reagan era, the economy was changing, and so was the way coins were made. The U.S. Mint had just transitioned in the early 1980s from the traditional 95% copper composition to a cheaper zinc core with a thin copper coating. Starting in late 1982 by 1986, the majority of Lincoln cents were being minted with this newer zinc composition. But here's where it gets interesting, not all of them were struck perfectly. Some had major minting errors, some were struck on leftover copper planchets from previous years, and others had unique characteristics that make them extremely valuable today. So what makes the 1986 Lincoln penny stand out? Well, most of them are common and only worth face value. Unless you find one with a rare mint error, it's in perfect condition. Like a mint state 68 or higher, or it's a transitional error, a coin struck using the wrong planchet, like an older 95% copper planchet used accidentally in 1986. Let's break these down. Some of the most valuable 1986 pennies have these kinds of errors: center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned during striking. Depending on how off-center it is, these can sell for $50, $100, or even more. Double die obverse, where the date or the word "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" appears doubled. A strong DDO can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Wrong planchet errors, extremely rare and valuable. These are coins struck on a different metal blank, like a leftover copper planchet from 1982 or earlier. These are the jackpot coins. Clipped planchets, broad strikes, die breaks, and other dramatic mint errors can also boost the value significantly. Even without an error, a 1986 Lincoln penny in mint state condition, especially graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can be worth serious money. There are collectors willing to pay hundreds or thousands for the finest known examples, especially if there's full red color, no scratches, and sharp details. And guess what? A 1986 penny in pristine, top-grade condition recently sold for a jaw-dropping $585,346 at auction. That's not a typo, over $500,000. Why? Because it was one of a kind, possibly struck on the wrong planchet, had a unique die variation, and was the highest graded example ever recorded. Combine all of that, and collectors went wild at the auction house. Okay, that's amazing, but where can I find one of these rare 1986 pennies? Here's the good news: they could be anywhere, in your pocket change, sitting inside an old coin jar, hidden in grandpa's coin collection, or just waiting in a bankroll of pennies you get for face value. Thousands of these coins are still out there, unnoticed. You don't need to be a millionaire to start, you just need patience, good lighting, and a magnifying glass or microscope, here are some tips to help you determine if your 1986 penny is valuable. Look at the date and mint mark. 1986 pennies come from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco proof coins from San Francisco can also be valuable in perfect condition. Check for doubling. Look closely at the letters and numbers. If anything looks doubled or blurry, it could be a double die. Weigh the coin. A copper penny weighs about 3.11 grams, while the newer zinc ones weigh 2.5 grams. If your 1986 penny weighs more than 3 grams, congratulations. You may have a copper planchet error. Check the edges and surface, look for cracks, off-center strikes, or anything unusual. Get it graded. If you think you found something special, send it to PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will increase its value and trust in the marketplace. Now let's talk about the 2025 coin market. With inflation, rising metal prices, and increased demand from collectors and investors, rare coins are hot. Coin auctions have broken records this year, and the Lincoln cent is one of the most collected coins in the world. That's why the 1986 Lincoln penny, especially in rare forms, has seen a massive spike in value. Right now, collectors are willing to pay $10 to $50 for nice off-center errors, $100 to $500 for strong DDOs or DDRs, $1,000 plus 4 transitional planchet errors or high-grade proofs, and in ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind conditions, like that $585,346 coin. The sky's the limit, so what are you waiting for? Go check your change, search your drawers, and open those dusty old penny rolls. The next $500,000 coin could be right in your hand, and if you find a rare 1986 penny, or if you have any questions, share them with us in the comments below. We'd love to feature your finds in an upcoming video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a treasure hunting tip from JF Coin, where your change could change your life. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. Welcome back to USA Coins 1. The home of rare American treasures hiding right in your pocket change. If you love US coins, history, and making money from your collection, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a valuable update. Today's video is absolutely thrilling because we're diving into a coin that may look like just another penny, but could actually be worth over $585 in today's market. That's right, we're talking about the 2000 Lincoln penny, a coin that is turning heads in the collector world. It's tiny, it's copper-coated, and it could be a golden ticket hiding in your change. JAR.SO. Sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and why the 2000 penny is so much more than 1 cent. Let's start with a little history, because every great coin has a story. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909, in honor of the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person. The coin's reverse originally showed wheat ears, which later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and eventually to the Union Shield in 2010. But back in the year 2000, the Lincoln Memorial design was still going strong. These pennies were struck by the billions. Yes, billions, but not all of them were created equal. And that brings us to the 2000 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2000 Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, the Denver Mint pumped out over 8.8 billion of these coins. Most are still only worth face value, but a small number have minting errors, rare features, or are in such pristine condition that they've caught the attention of serious collectors and auction houses. Some of these pennies are now selling for over $500, and in highly graded, certified condition, they're fetching upwards of $585.341 in auctions and private sales. Yes, from 1 cent to nearly $600. Let's break down why. Here's where things get juicy. The 2000 Lincoln penny becomes extremely valuable when it has certain mint errors or die varieties. Some of the most sought-after versions include off-center strikes, coins not properly aligned during striking, double die obverse, doubling of Lincoln's face, or the text die cracks or cuds, raised blobs or lines caused by damaged dies, wide AM reverse, rare variety where the letters A and M in America are widely spaced, high-grade examples, mint state coins with near-perfect surfaces, the wide AM, Variety is especially interesting. Most 2000D coins have the standard close AM, but a few mistake. Coins were made with the wide AM reverse, which was intended for proof coins. If you find a 2000D penny with a wide AM, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds of dollars, even in circulated condition. Now imagine finding one that also has a mint error, that could push the value over $585.341, and possibly even higher if it's graded by PCGS or NGC. So what's the current market value of the 2000D Lincoln penny in 2025? Here's a breakdown based on recent sales and certified listings. That's right, right now, the market is hot for these error pennies, especially as more collectors realize how rare they truly are. Coin collectors and investors are actively seeking these out. Auctions are seeing higher bids, and even eBay has listings crossing the $500 mark for high-quality examples. So how do you find a valuable 2000D penny? Here's what you need to do, and remember, not every penny will be valuable, but finding just one can make your whole search worth it. In 2025, coin collecting is making a massive comeback. People are realizing that their old jars, coin rolls, and pocket change might hold serious value. Coins like the 2000D Lincoln penny are perfect examples, easy to overlook, but potentially worth a fortune. And the best part? You don't need to be a millionaire to get started. Just your eyes, some patience, and the knowledge you're learning right here on USA Coins 1.so. Tell us, do you have a 2000D penny in your collection? Have you ever found a wide AM, a double die, or another crazy mint error? Drop a comment below and share your story. We love hearing from fellow collectors. What's the most valuable penny you've ever found? Don't forget to hit that like button if you learned something today. Subscribe to USA Coins 1 for more videos on rare and valuable US coins. Turn on notifications so you never miss a coin worth money. Thanks for watching USA Coins 1, where every coin tells a story, and some of them can change your life. Keep hunting, keep checking your change, and remember, sometimes, the smallest coins hold the biggest secrets.